It was just simply a field. So there's the hotel, which is owned and run by Vintage Hotels, which is across the street. And what they wanted to do was to create this outdoor garden space to host these different weddings and functions and things outdoors. So there is an event barn that was constructed and built on the property, but then our landscape component complemented that.
Right off the hop, the biggest challenge was dealing with COVID, to tell you the truth. I mean, the project is large, but it was easy to orchestrate because once all the other trades were out of the way, we had the whole site to ourselves. But then you start drawing into the other problems where, some of your employees didn't want to come to work during COVID. So for those that showed up and participated in completing the job, some of them were doing the work with 2 people.
The root ball in some of these trees would be similar to some people's car, about the same size of the Honda Civic. So we actually had to get a crane to lift these into place. The holes for these things were massive. So it's not just the crane. There's bobcats and excavators and skid steers. There's like 4 pieces of equipment to plant this one tree. So not getting into the exact dollars and cents, you can imagine this thing was very pricey.
You can literally spend an afternoon just hanging around in that park area that we created. And in the wintertime, that there's an area that we have artificial turf that it gets removed and it opens up into an ice rink.
Really hats off to our project management team. They did a great job. Our PM and our superintendents that were looking after the project. We had 15 trades simply just working under our hat. And you had to keep them on track and scheduled. One particular trade couldn't come in until the other one finished. So it was a challenge to ensure that everyone stayed on track, but they pulled it off.